Hey Nerd Fighters, so I was having problems getting my camera to work earlier today when I wanted to film a video. It turns out that my memory card was messed up a little bit, so I had to erase a lot of things on it and start over. And then when I actually got that fixed and went to use my camera, it was dead. So that sucked. So now I'm filming this. I was out talking to my friends a few minutes ago, but I decided to go ahead and film this video because it was already too late and I needed to get it done. I wanted to get it done. I wanted to put up my video even though it's late. But I want to talk about books and movies, particularly books that have been turned into movies. Now, I've seen a lot of books turned into movies, and there are some really good ones and there are some really bad ones, but I want to talk about a few. I have seen several. Whenever I was younger, this was several years ago, they came out with in the early 1900s, C.S. Lewis wrote The Chronicles of Narnia 1, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which I read as a kid in the late 90s, early 2000s maybe, and I liked it. I thought it was a good book. I thought C.S. Lewis was great. And then when they turned it into a movie, I was a bit more hesitant. I wasn't quite sure. Whenever I watched The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe movie that came out, I would say, I don't know, mid-2000s maybe, I thought it was decent for the time, but going back and rewatching it, it really doesn't live up to the books at all, really. Entertaining, yes. But would I consider it one of my favorite books turned into a movie? Definitely not. There's a lot of John Green books. So there's The Fault in Our Stars, fantastic book. The movie was just as great. Sure, there's a few things left out, of course, because you can't necessarily turn a book into a movie and keep everything in there. That makes for a really, really long movie. I think they did a great job. I'm excited to see Paper Towns this summer. I've read that book and it's really great, and I'm really excited to go watch the movie. I want to see it on opening night. There's also, I think I heard somewhere, I'm not sure, don't take my word for it, that they're turning Looking for Alaska into a movie, and I would be so excited to see that movie. I loved Looking for Alaska a lot. I really liked the book. It's fantastic. It's a great read. It's entertaining. It's thought-provoking, entertaining, and well-written. And then there's The Great Gatsby. And what made me think about that was earlier tonight I actually watched the newest remake of The Great Gatsby with Leonardo DiCaprio. I love the movie. Fantastic. I've seen it several times, and it's always great. Great Gatsby years ago in high school, and I liked the book. I think I might actually reread it here soon, because I can, as soon as I'm finished with John Green's other books. But I think, as far as I can remember, I think they did a really great job when they did the reboot, turning the book into a movie, which they had already done in the 70s and whatnot, and I haven't seen that version necessarily, but I've heard it's decent. But I really liked it. I just wanted to talk about a few of the books that have spawned movies over the past several years. Just a few. My favorites are, of course, John Green and The Great Gatsby. There are several more. The Harry Potter movies and books are fantastic. Lord of the Rings, of course. I'm a nerd, so I love anything Lord of the Rings, really. I have all of the books and probably close to 15 other J.R.R. Tolkien works dealing with Middle-earth. Needless to say, I like books, and I like watching them being turned into movies. Let me know in the comments what your favorite books that have been turned into movies are. I'm curious to know. I might even look them up. I might even do a video on them later. I think that's all I'm going to talk about for now. I'll make another video in a day or so. Have a good night, Nerd Fighters, and don't forget to be awesome. Bye.